It's your birthday? Mose, happy birthday. I'm rolling over my own charger right now. I'm pretty good. How are you, Harry and Katie? What was I saying? Right. Oh, very exciting news on the Crystal Clear front. While leveling up Lasagna, it learned Tri Attack. We've got Tri Attack back. So, it was a lot of work, but we're back there now. Anything else learned? You didn't learn anything. You didn't learn anything. You didn't learn anything. You didn't learn it? I think it was just Tri Attack. I think that's the only move we got. Other stuff, tried to learn other moves. I think 42 is about right for the next gyms. I think. I've forgotten how many badges we have, to be honest. We're currently at 4 and 4, so we have 8. And I've forgotten the order that I suggested I was going to do. So we're doing this lot. So let's go reverse order. It's going to be Faulkner. I can't remember who I said I was going to do last here. I guess Sabrina or Brock? Sabrina, I guess. Faulkner, Sabrina, Whitney, Brock, Claire, Surge, Jasmine, Erica. Okay, so Erica's next, I think. I believe Erica is the next gym leader. Based on the random order we selected. That should be fine. I'm not really worried about Erica. We have both Capolini and Linguini. No, Faulkner. Sorry, I was going in reverse order because I knew who I was doing last. I had to go backwards. Faulkner is the last one we're gonna take on. Yeah, we've got a flying type and a fire type. I don't really anticipate Erica being much of an issue. Do I need to do anything else? Yeah, well, I mean, we're definitely not going to get to Faulkner today. That would probably be a long-running prediction. I don't know if you can take a prediction across multiple streams. So let's get Linguini to fly us to Celadon. Yeah, I kind of from the start decided that Faulkner would be last. Just because I'm so used to taking on Faulkner and him having just the worst team. I'm still not over this weird. It's just not a Politoed. I don't care what you guys say. It just isn't. We can get through the trainers in her gym because that's probably going to take a little bit because there's a bunch of them. This weirdo saying, "Neehee, this gym is great. Only girls are allowed here." Very, very odd. Hello. I don't even know what that sound is supposed to be. Neehee? Nai hi hi? Neh. Yeah, he's always had very questionable dialogue in, like, every game. Okay. Neh. I guess. Yeah, this is going to be just like Bugsy. We're probably going to be focusing on Capolini and Linguini in this gym. I'm imagining they're going to make it quite easy. Okay. I think we're going to one-shot. I think we're at, like, the right level. Maybe I got over-leveled, but that's also okay. Because we're going to be doing several gyms, so by, like, the second or third, I definitely will not be. I don't think so. No, if these are gym trainers, I think this is probably about right. Maybe. Now I'm questioning it, but we're probably fine. It's better to be, like, a bit over-leveled than way under-leveled, because if I went in and was, like, 7 levels under, 3 points. I appreciate that. I mean, you gotta build up slowly. So yeah, I'd rather be, like, a bit over-leveled than way under-leveled, because if I was way under-leveled, we'd just have to grind for, like, an hour, and that's no fun. In regards to Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary a few days ago, I did not. I'm still just staunchly committed to Final Fantasy X, which I never finished, I don't think. I think there's a fight where you're on a flying ship fighting a dragon, and I never got past that. That, or that was a fever dream. But it feels like it happened. Hey, hello. Do I think a girls only gym is rare? Jasmine's is a girls only gym because she has no gym trainers. Whitney's isn't. Claire's isn't. Misty's isn't. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's reasonably rare. Okay. It's most worth now I have to lose. I have to lose what? The whole run? I mean, it's not an... Wait, what am I doing? I have to lose. I don't know. Wait, I feel like I missed the start of this conversation. Just this battle? Oh wait, who was I up against? Was I up against a Pokemon that I was supposed to lose against? I'm not really paying attention against the gym trainers. Also, come Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. I always hate that Fire Spin is like a late learned move when it's just terrible. Oh, Moe's. Okay. I mean, I might lose. It's definitely possible. I should switch out. You bet the 3 points. I mean, you're gonna make an absolute killing here when I lose, because for some reason Erica's like level 70. I still can't believe we got a shiny just randomly in this run. I mean, it was genuinely like, it was not very many encounters. I think, in all honesty, we'd probably had less than like 25 wild encounters to that point. It was pretty early on in like the wild encounters. Okay. Yeah, these gym trainers are not like worrying me. Feeling pretty confident about this one. I can't really, honestly, most of my runs through Crystal get to like the Elite Four, and then I start again. So I've battled the Kanto gym leaders way less than the Johto ones. I can't really remember what Erica's team is like. I think she has a Tangela in this. I don't know. I really haven't battled the Kanto gym leaders that much. Your laptop just shut off? Nice. I mean, that'll happen. I really wish we had Drill Peck or something, but I don't think Noctowl gets it. Like, Drill Peck is just because it's quicker, and it's basically as powerful, and it's 100% accurate. The 2-turn moves are sometimes awkward. We'll switch Linguini up front, I guess. Just try and balance the levels a bit. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And they're not wet wipes. I mean, they're similar to wet wipes, but they're very much screen cleaning wipes. Angler, Jump Bluff, Victory Bell. That sounds right, yeah. Victory Bell must be on it. I'm pretty sure Tangela's on it. Jump Bluff sounds right. I'm just trying to think, is there like one weird one? But I really don't remember. Okay, Paris, you are not going to enjoy this. Not even warm, then it needs a hot water bottle or something. It's clearly too cold. The cold is what's hurting it. Okay, Beauty Julian Parasect, that's again really not going to go well for you. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know, Paris and Parasect are just, they're weird. They're not dry, but I mean, like, they have a different purpose. They are like wipes that are wet, but I feel like wet wipes specify like a specific thing, and these are not those. Like, I feel like you're not supposed to use these on a human. That's my general feeling. I feel like I was going to say something and I've gotten very distracted. Oh yeah, Paras and Parasect. They could really do with not being quad weak to 2 different typings. Doesn't feel like it's helpful. They have enough going against them, and I know they get Spore, which almost like balances it all out, but they could really do with just being like, I don't know, Bug Water, Grass Water. Give them like a, like they're kind of like little crab things. I know they're not supposed to be, but you know, just don't give them Grass Bug. I should probably go heal. Bug Ghost. Bug Ghost is a great idea. Then maybe it would be too good. I don't know. With Spore, I mean, maybe it would just be too good then. Okay, but yeah, Bug Ghost does make more sense. Okay. And you could even keep Aros as Bug Grass, because it's, I guess, supposed to be kind of terrible. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this. Yeah, it basically just needs to not get one-shotted. Does it get Sword Stance? I feel like it does. Right, that was not too bad. We'll lead off with Capellini. I'm feeling pretty good here. Hello, Erica.
Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. My name is Erica. I am the leader of Celadon Gym. I'm afraid I may doze off. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you wished to battle me, challenge me even. Very well, but I shall not lose.
Rude, do you want to close that prediction? Thank you. Okay, it is 4. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like they should have changed the teams to make them... Oh, there we go. They should have changed the team so that everyone, at least past 8, had a full team of 6. This might just be 4 one-shots. Unless I'm like... I don't think there's anything, like, weird. I think they are all grass types. Yeah, these are... Oh, Blossom, right. Okay, yeah, so we are still under-leveled. Yeah, I don't think it's likely that I'm losing this. Especially if you're going to use Solar Beam. I mean, that was just a mistake. I think Capellini might not get hit here. Unless the levels really jump up. And the next one's like 50. Then we might be in trouble. Jump Pluff. Again, not loving your chances. 41, okay. You got a hit off. Jump Pluff is faster than Ninetales? Really? That seems weird. I mean... I don't know. It's light, but I don't know that that translates to speed. Like, it's just getting blown about the place in the wind. I don't know that that really counts as being fast. 110 base? That seems too fast. Ninetales are slowing it down? I mean, that's... that's maybe fair. I don't know that that makes sense. Okay. Ninetales has made pretty short work of both Bugsy and Erica. But we kind of expected that. That was to be expected. Good work, Capellini. That was like just an absolute demolition.
You are remarkably strong. I shall give you Rainbow Badge.
Thank you. Yeah, that was not very good. I think she uses Giga Drain.
I felt inspired. Please, I wish you to have this TM. It is Giga Drain. It is a wonderful move that drains half the damage it inflicts to heal your Pokémon. Please use it if it pleases you.
Thank you. I mean, in fairness, I don't know that I really could have lost that battle. I think it would have been a struggle to lose that battle at all. Yeah, I guess I could have just kept going like Confuse Ray. They still might have knocked themselves out.
Hello, this is the official Pokemon League office. Congratulations on completing another gym challenge. You've updated your account to reflect your new badge. You currently have 9 badges. Earn tips for the best deals on decorations. You can't beat the Mahogany Bazaar. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you. Okay. We can probably go straight into the next gym. Just because I feel like we're at a good level. Yeah, we're at a pretty good level. I mean, there were Pokemon lower level than us there. So I feel like we're free to go straight into the next gym, and then we probably need to do something in between. Which is the next gym? I've forgotten already, let me check. Jasmine. Jasmine's next. Again, Jasmine might be easy. We might be good. It might be Capellini again. We might have to focus on Capellini. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we can go straight into this one. Based on the levels there, I feel like we're about right for this. And then maybe we can do like SS Aqua or something, because they've told us like 15 different things that we're supposed to do. Is there anything? Oh, I should go to the top of the lighthouse just to give that prediction some time to breathe. I did go most of the way up the lighthouse to get the rare candy, and then I didn't go to the top. So we may as well do this. Free Smoochum. Do you want me to release Smoochum? I will if that's what people want. I will release Smoochum. Okay. Around this guy. And up. I think I didn't do this battle, so I should probably take Capellini off the front. Let's go Lasagna. Let's see Lasagna use Tri-Attack for the first time since about 4 minutes into the first stream. Catch Glob? It's night. I don't think you can get Ditto at night in Crystal. Maybe you can. They're usually on Route 34? What is that? 33, 34? One just like south of Goldenrod. What are we? Okay, yeah. And then, well, now you're changing your thought. First of all, you wanted to release Smoochum, and now get Smoochum out of the box. Like, get it away from the other Pokemon. Release it so it's out of that box and away from the others. That's fair. We can do that. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I was disappointed by Tri-Attack. I just sort of assumed it would do something good. I didn't really. Thought it would paralyze, you know, thought it would do something nice. Right, go this side. Grab an Ether. I've forgotten what was at the top of this. Somebody said something happens at the top. Flash? Maybe you get Flash up the top? I'm gonna do that just to get this item. And we're good. Let the baby battle, like force it out into the wild so it has to battle for itself. I like this idea, guys. I'm kind of on board. Hey. Is Ampharos flossing? Okay. And here, that's fine. Thank you, Icicle. Have a good night. It's not a Nuzlocke, so we shouldn't lose. If I lose, something's gone terribly wrong. What do I have against Smoochum? I just don't like Smoochum. I don't like Smoochum and I don't like Jinx. I'm just not a big fan. Hello. Hello! Hello! Yeah, I don't think I have a berry. Right, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I don't have any. We're just gonna go whoop, like that, just to get down those quickly instead of taking a minute to do it. Go grab a berry, I guess. Probably should go on to Cherry Grove, that's fine. I mean, they sort of had to steer into Smooch, like, they had to... Smoochum sort of had to look like that with what Jinx looks like. Okay. 5 repels? Did I just go past repels? I did. Definitely get more. I mean, Palkia and Ampharos are really one and the same. Hello. I know. What, Silk Scarf? Pink Bow, okay. Why are there so many items that just boost normal type moves? It feels weird. Okay, thank you. We can probably give that to Part. No. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, a berry. I forgot what I came here for. Am I gonna need more than one? I might need more than one. Let's go and get a second just in case I need two. Okay. Hello. We might need 3. Where's a pure berry? It's not like poison cure. Oh, I did not put my phone on silence. I'm now putting my phone on silence. Whoops. I don't, off the top of my head, have a... There's, like, no berries nearby. Because the next one's poison cure, and then that's a paralyzed cure. And then they're like, all apricorns. Are those the only two, like, full-on berry trees? Either way, hopefully 2 will be enough. Also, it just occurs to me that other berries are probably fine too. Okay. That's fine. No. I still need to, like, pay attention because there's several battles that I skipped in here. So I need to stay on the right line to skip them all. Like, if you go down 1 step too far, you have to battle this guy. And he's got 5, presumably at this level, Pidgeotos, which is going to be quite annoying. Oh, god damn it, like this. I was talking about what I needed to do and distracted myself from doing it. That was not very clever. I mean, this one I would be less confident in, for sure. Steelix could do some serious damage. Well, this one will go for Psychic. I did get rid of Conversion. Conversion 2? No, Conversion. I got rid of the one that... Now I'm worried I got rid of the wrong one. I meant to get rid of Conversion 2, assuming that was the one... Oh, I've confused myself. I think I meant to get... Okay, I think I got rid of Conversion, which is the one that makes you the same type as one of your other moves. Basically, the one that turned me into a Psychic type. I want to keep Conversion 2, I think, which is the one that makes you a type that resists the type of the move that you just got hit by. I've very much confused myself. God damn it. Yeah. Mo's going big tonight on the betting. Sailor Ernest. Oh, wow. Again, this is a different color, right? I think I said this earlier about Machop. They've changed the color palette for this line. And it's a good thing. They're like more silvery gray. I feel like in this game there's like a brownish tinge to them. Horror films? Yeah, I like horror films. Conversion 1 or conversion negative 1? Could be either. So Psychic. Is your favorite? Ever? All time? That's a good question. Probably The Thing. I think there's a lot of horror movies that I appreciate as horror movies and like as kind of cheesy horror movies, and then there's horror movies that like go above and beyond the genre, and I think The Thing is just like standalone and unbelievable movie. So probably that, but as like a horror, I really like Urban Legend, which is like a really cheesy slasher. Or not even slasher, it's like a... It's just great. It's not good, but it's great. Not good, but definitely great. Top 3 or top 5? I'm trying to think like what are like really... If Get Out counts, in that, again, there's another one that like probably... well, I don't know. It's not as good as The Thing, but I do think it's another one that you don't really think of as like, this is just a horror movie. Maybe more thrillery. I think it's probably counted as horror. But also very, 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 very good. I still haven't seen The Lighthouse. Just because I feel like it's gonna, it's gonna like really mess with my head. But it does look... Midsummer is also really, really fantastic. Okay. I don't think so. I think Get Out is like massively popular here. I think people outside the US understand what it's like. I think it was really popular here. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I guess it's fine. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Is like all of the ones we're talking about, like Midsummer, Get Out. I mean, they're definitely like beyond what you kind of think of when you think horror. Like, there's a lot more to them than Urban Legend, for example, which you should watch. It's got Jared Leto in it, but Jared Leto before he did anything else. Maybe post Fight Club, but he's not really in Fight Club. Yeah, that would be awkward. There are some quite graphic scenes. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think Urban Legend would scare you. How many badges are we at? We just got 9. We're currently in the lighthouse, and we're gonna go battle Jasmine afterwards. I'm trying to think. I've seen a lot of horror movies. I don't know what I'm doing. I just have to talk to you. You better just want 1 or 2 berries. Yes.
Hello? Hello?
I'd be delighted. Oh, Silverwing. Right, this wasn't Flash. Did Morbius came out, right? It was like... It took... I feel like Morbius has been coming out for like 9 years, and it eventually came out. I think I heard not such good things about it. Which, I mean, who could have seen that coming? I don't know. It's like Urban Legend is kind of one of the movies that came after Scream, where I guess that was like the genre change for horror for like the next 10 years. Never found a horror movie that scared. I watched The Shining when I was about 9, and that was pretty scary. I did not enjoy it. I mean, I did enjoy it, but I was absolutely terrified. I watched another one when I was quite young that also was absolutely horrifying. What was it? Oh no, it's just that one scene in The Others. I watched The Others when I was like 6. And that one scene, there's like in the room and all the stuff covered in sheets. I can't really remember what happens in it. I also remember not understanding the ending, which it's not like a very confusing ending. But my 6-year-old brain did not compute what the ending meant. It definitely didn't. Oh, just on the topic of horror comedy, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, I think, is like phenomenal. Shaun of the Dead is also really, really good. Because I do think good horror comedy can be absolutely fantastic. I don't know who to lead off with. I mean, it's probably going to be a Magneton up front. Actually, in that case, I'll probably go with Conkelia. You think Morbius? I mean, I'd have to see it to get on that same page. I feel like Howard the Duck, speaking of things that didn't, like, get across the pond, I don't think Howard the Duck was, like, a thing here. I don't think I'd, like, heard of Howard the Duck until I was, like, 17. Like, it's like such a weird thing to me. I don't really know what it is. Night Destroyer or Destroyer. Hello, welcome. I think we're Morbius fully loaded. They should just like, they should absolutely just do that. I actually haven't seen any of the Evil Deads. I've seen a bit of the remake, the one with Jane Levy. But I've not seen any of the original 3. Okay. Remember that I hated it? Yeah, that's fair. I don't really know what it is. It's very odd. What about Donald Duck? I am familiar with Donald Duck. Most ducks, honestly, just not Howard. Okay. I'm pacing, just to make sure I keep up, like, I gotta keep hitting those numbers. Okay. Yeah, I do. I feel like the remake was pretty out there. Like, they didn't just go for, like, a boring, here's the exact same thing, and it's the same characters and the same. I feel like they tried something new-ish, kind of, but also were, like, faithful, from what I've read, at least. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm reasonably confident.
Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Jasmine, a gym leader. We battled already.
Do you not remember this?
I use the Steel type. Do you know about the Steel type? It's a type that was only recently discovered. May I begin?
You may. Again, we have decent typings to deal with her team, but see? So this is a change team. Because Jasmine does not have 4 Pokemon in Crystal. Jasmine has 3. So who's the 4th Pokemon gonna be? Is it gonna be another Steelix? Are there other Steel types other than Magnemite, Magneton, and Steelix? Skarmory? Skarmory, maybe? Let us see. Okay. That's kind of what I was imagining. I mean, we are under... Oh, yeah, Fortress. It's weird that she only has... She really should have a Skarmory or a Fortress. So definitely Skarmory, because nobody else has Skarmory in this game. Oh, that was a bit embarrassing. That's kind of how I expected that to go. Okay. Wait, you see, now that I did not see coming. Okay, unfortunately for her, we have a pretty fantastic counter. Did not see Blastoise coming. I really did not see that coming as the 4th Pokemon. I presume her other 2 are Steelix and another Magneton. Yeah, this thing does not seem like it's built to take on Spaghetti. Okay. That does seem odd. I feel like they should have given her, like, a Skarmory? Maybe? Ooh. Sorry, Blastoise. Yeah, the cannons are steel, I guess. That counts. Did you change the other 2, or did you just add a Blastoise? I assume you just added a Blastoise now. Again, you actually match up quite well for this, but we may as well switch. Okay. I mean, we are underleveled, but, these are going very okay. That's a bit annoying, but at this point, it's going to be tough to lose from here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Fun. Represent spot. Yeah, no, I like it that we're not just giving the gym leaders, like, full monotyping, and I hope that continues towards the latter battle, like the later battles. Because I don't know, Erica was very, very easy. Okay. Why did Venusaur and Charizard get third? Well, I don't know. What typing was Blastoise going to get in first gen? Nothing would have really... Would have ground? Yeah. Maybe? I don't know, I don't think it really has, like, that much reason to be ground. Maybe just normal? I mean, normal doesn't really help it, though. Normal just opens it up to... Yeah, I guess it gives it a ghost resistance, but in Gen 1, a ghost resistance wasn't really anything. And it gives it a fighting weakness, which was a big thing in Gen... Like, that would have made it so much worse in Gen 1. Because there were a lot of fighting moves. Yeah, but, I mean, when they designed it... But when they designed it, they had to think about, like, what makes sense. And about half the moves in Gen 1 were fighting-type moves. They didn't come up with a lot of moves. Well, apparently Well-Tempered Steel will hang on to the very last. Oh, that was embarrassing that you let me get a hit off. Okay. No, but the starters have to be good. Like, the starters are supposed to be... The starters are supposed to be, like, good and equally viable throughout the game, so that a kid can pick it up and pick one of them and go through without, like, it being impossible. Guess we switch. We don't really have, like, many. Maybe we just stay in and see if you can hit that again. You might live this. Water ground in Gen 1? No, since Gen 1, yes, lots. Gen 1 I don't think has any. But Gen 2 got Quagsire and Wooper. I can never remember if Wooper is pure water. I think it's water ground. And Gen 3 got the starters. Maybe one more. Gen 4 has... Are there any water ground types in Gen 4? Can't remember. I want to say no. Whiscash? Yeah, Whiscash. And Barboach? Gastrodon. Yeah, there's loads. What am I doing? The Capellini. Let's go Flamethrower. Oh, that might not end it, actually. If this thing has Rock Slide, which I think it will, and it lives this, it didn't live it. Never mind. Bye-bye. Peter Jasmine was defeated.
You are a better trainer than me, in both skill and kindness.
It's weird because in this game I haven't done anything to prove to her that I'm kind.
In accordance with League rules, I confer upon you this badge.
Mineral badge. Okay.
Please take this too.
Iron Tail. 2 whole points. Nice.
You could use that TM to teach Iron Tail.
Okay, thank you. Sort of killed it there. Okay, what do you have for me this time? Yeah, works 10. Maybe. I mean, that was again quite easy. Kurt has a special shop. Okay, but nothing new there. Okay. We could go straight on to the next gym. What did I say? Was it Surge? Is Surge next? Surge could be tougher. Maybe not. Bet 49 and got 50. I mean, that's the kind of you do that every prediction and you'll be at 1 million by like 2097. I think Surge is next, right? So we have 3 more here, and we're gonna go Surge. Then I think we'll go Surge, Brock, Sabrina. And on this side we're going Claire, Whitney, Faulkner. So Surge is next. Surge might be tougher because we don't really have like. But we don't have a ground type. We do have Earthquake on Thing. I don't know because we're actually not. Now that I'm thinking, now I think we should probably just do Surge and then go and do that. Because I feel like we're not that underleveled. There didn't seem to be like a big jump up in levels there. Like 48 was the highest. So I think we can probably go and do this now. And then we'll go do SSN once we finish. Or we could do this first. Let's do let's do the gym trainers first. And I'll see how I feel. Okay. Again. Well, let's try and get some level. No, Conkelia is still our lowest level. We'll put Spaghetti up front. I'll try and get all the 42s up to 43 here. You're going to Surge Lantern to deal with the ground. Yeah, they might have. So far, I think all of the Kanto trainers have just oh, no. Blaine got an extra Pokemon, didn't he? So maybe? Lexi! No, wait. Totodile! Thank you so much. And Lexi, if you're here, welcome back. What am I doing? Thank you so much, Totodile. Okay. Got a bounce. Freshness. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, sorry, Kanto. I meant Kanto. Did I say Kanto? I meant Kanto gym leaders. They've all had the same teams, just leveled up or leveled down. But I think Blaine did get an extra one. Oh, we are underleveled. We're probably gonna do SSN first. Okay, we should still be able to beat. Does this thing have electric type moves? I presume it doesn't. Probably could have switched, but it's fine. It's 1 point to return like 7,000. Okay. I mean, this one, it's weird that we're getting more and more confident in me as the levels get higher and higher. I mean, Erica, obviously, I feel like I was going to beat, but this one I'm not so sure. There's 12,400 on yes. And there's 12,403 on the line. I mean, most people who bet on yes are not going to get any return. They're just going to get their points back. Is this still the first electrode? Or am I on a second electrode? I can't even remember at this point. If this is the first one, I think I'm dead. No, I think we're on the second one then. We very much lost track. Did that one electrode take like 9 surfs? No? No, there were 2, okay. This is gonna be 4 electrode. Because slowly they are whistling me down. Mostly because they haven't missed with rollouts, which is a bit annoying. Okay. Surf. There we go. There's a nice change. I think this thing only has rollout. It must have Sonic Boom, but I don't know why it's not. Maybe it doesn't have Sonic. Okay, nice. I did not think that was gonna crit in one shot, but that was very much appreciated. Okay. Yes, probably. These are not massively competitive. Although, again, we'll see how it's, we'll see how it goes. Okay. Change how I play. I mean, it doesn't massively change how I play. I'm not unwilling to sacrifice Pokemon if they need to be sacrificed. The Confuse Ray tactic really paid off there. I'm kind of destroyed once we got Confuse Ray up. Okay. And we're done. That was... Yeah, we are pretty underleveled, given that, like, regular trainers are up 5 levels on us. Okay. I mean, genuinely, I don't think this one is, like... I don't think this one is, like, a guaranteed win. If he's got high levels, we don't really... Especially if Kangaskhan goes down. We might not... I'm gonna go straight into it, just to... I want to see this play out. I want to give the people who back no a chance. Okay. Oh. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to battle the trainers. I'm going straight in. I'm going to try and win. 100% I'm going to try and win. But, you know, let's see how this plays out. Hey, you little tyke. I have to hand it to you. I couldn't read it at first. It may not be very smart to challenge me, but it takes guts. When it comes to electric Pokemon, I'm number 1. I've never lost on the battlefield. I'll zap you just like I did my enemies in war. What do you think that means? Like, do you think he's solely a taser? And he's just, like, running around the battlefield with a taser. Everyone else has, like, fully automatic guns, and he's just tasing people. Because if so, honestly, I kind of respect it. Okay. Your Lieutenant Surge wants to battle. Okay. See, this is going to be, like, level 46. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, we might be in trouble. Can we live a hit? I think we can. To be fair, even if I did SSN, there's only like 10 trainers on there. We would be at most like 43 across, 43 to 44. We'd be up like a level each. I think I live a hit. Oh, I definitely live that hit. I don't know how bad your defense is. I know it's not great. Well, that was close. Yeah, that's fine. I think we live Thunder anyway. Like, just. Yeah. There we go. That's a bit embarrassing. It's a bit embarrassing. You're 11 levels above. And I just beat you quite easily. But that doesn't bode terribly well. How many Pokemon does he have? I'll take that over Headbutt, I guess. I mean, it's basically just a better... Oh, I'll take it over Bite. I mean, Bite is kind of pointless. We have no special attack. I think it has the Confusion. Yeah, I'll take it over Bite. It's 5? Okay. If they're all in their 50s, this could be a problem. That one... Oh, God. So big... Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. Magneton's not fast enough. There was a big jump up to go from, like, lowest or highest level 48 to all of a sudden lowest level 53? Okay, no. There's a 49. I mean, this is... I mean, it's been pretty lucky so far. I don't think you could argue that I've been unlucky. You know what? Okay. That probably wouldn't have killed us from, like, even, like, 100 HP. I feel like that was not that good. I should have... I don't know why I didn't go into Capellini. That was a mistake, but... Yeah, I don't know why I didn't go into Capellini. Capellini has quick attack. Really should have just gone into Capellini there. Big mistake on my part. I knew... as soon as I sent in Spaghetti, I knew I'd messed that up. You see, now, we're all of a sudden not in such good shape. Oh, okay. Again, it looks like it's crying. I just feel bad for it. Trying to think of my play here. Do I just immediately Psychic? What are you gonna do? Not Tri Attack, so you're probably gonna Psychic. Or Psy Beam, I imagine is actually your best. I'm gonna go Toxic. Okay. Everyone's just always mocking Porygon. Okay. How slow is Porygon too? I really didn't think we'd be outspeeding it. I know I have one, but come on. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. I was like, why are you using Lock On? That would be why. Oh, really? That was a crit. That's kind of pathetic. That's really not good. You're gonna have to Lock On again. Or you're gonna go for a different Tri Attack? No, you can't go for Tri Attack. Yeah, I was gonna say you have to just go straight up for Zap Cannon, which is not gonna work. Okay. I mean, I'm in this to win. I'm giving the people who bet on no a chance, but I'm gonna try and win. Okay. So we're definitely faster. We just need to get one hit off, really. I think Flamethrower should do it. Okay. Could be enough. If I hadn't got lucky with Thunder at the start... Oh, no, it's not enough. That's gonna be bad. Oh, God. Porygon 2 is really awful. That was unfortunate. I really thought Flamethrower was gonna one-shot from there. What's left? Oh, this is gonna be, like, the highest leveled. Yeah, yeah, that's usually its highest leveled. It's not over yet. It's just getting started. Huh. There's no way I'm outspeeding. What do I have left? I have a flying type. And I have Lasagna. Have to try the dig? I don't know that I do. I don't think there's any way we outspeed. And it's gonna have Thunder Punch. Well, no, I'm just saying I may as well Quick Attack. Because Dig's not gonna get it. It's gonna go Thunder Punch, I'm almost certain. Confused, but my thing is it's gonna outspeed us. The only way we do anything here is Quick Attack. I think we have to Quick Attack because it's gonna Thunder Punch, I'm almost certain. Just to get any damage in. Oh, well, okay. It didn't Thunder Punch, but it hit Thunder, so it doesn't matter. I thought it was gonna Thunder Punch. That's fine. Linguini does have Hypnosis. I mean, that's gotta be last chance. We've got... Oh, the problem here is if I... What's the third thing? Freeze, paralyze. What's the other thing? Freeze, paralyze. Thunder, ice. No. Is it poison? I don't think it is. Burn, burn. Burn would be good. No, burn wouldn't be that good. But my problem is if I get one of those statuses, then I can't hit Hypnosis. Except for Freeze. Freeze would be fine. That's a good point. We're going to be slower. Oh, it would just be my luck. It would be just my luck to go Conversion and the Quick Claw pops. Because we do have the Quick Claw. That would be so bad. Yeah. It will make us ground, presumably. But I don't know what other moves it has. Oh, it's a 10% chance. Good. I think we live this just. Okay. That should make us ground. Grass? No, make me ground. I'll recover. I don't know that we even live this. No. That was definitely a mistake. Why would it not make me ground? That was so useless. So we needed to miss Thunder. Which it could. I don't think we're living that. Ew. That was a big jump up in levels. Yeah, it hit, like, a lot of thunders at the end there. It did not go very well. Congratulations to those who doubted me. You know it's gonna pay off sometimes. Did not go very well. At one point we got 69. Nice! Okay. 6K. Somebody just lost a lot. I apologize. Okay, let's go. I guess, well, actually, let's take on the gym trainers first. Yeah, that's quite a good return. Again, I don't know, I was even saying it, I don't know why people were being so confident there. The levels were going up a lot. I'm sorry, Icicle. You really shouldn't have trusted me. Okay. This might be tough. Oh my god, I don't know why I did that. It's not gonna do anything. It's gonna do like one. Oh, it did more than I thought it would. I was gonna do like 1/8. Actually, it probably is about 1/8. It's probably about what I thought it was gonna be. Let's go to you. That was a weird jump up. From highest level 48 to highest level 55 and 253s, I feel like that was a big jump. I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to be like a couple in the low 50s, like 51, 52, and then the rest in like the high 40s. which I felt pretty good about. That, not so much. Also, that did hurt, failing to send in Ninetales. I just didn't think. I clicked switch before I thought about it, and as soon as I thought, I realized what was going to happen. We could have actually been fine there if I had... That actually might have made the difference. Not thinking about the explosion and the quick attack. Maybe quick attack wouldn't have killed. I'm pretty sure it was red health, though. Probably my fault. Probably mostly on me. Okay. And Kelia is, like, really good for this battle. Because, I mean, no ground, like, no weakness to electric, but also earthquake with good power as well. Okay. Okay. Where are we? Is that both of them? One of them? One of them. Heal. Removing some cut trees was very nice. Not having to have cut in the party at all times is a very nice change of pace. Although when you get here, you can just surf around it, so it doesn't really matter, but still. Okay. This one. It was not terrible. The first two went well. That one, not so much. So yeah, we will do SS Aqua, just to get a couple of levels. We're not going to get that many from it, but we'll get a couple. Right. Okay. Oh. Why do I still have you up front? Just because you need levels, I guess. Let's go to Spaghetti. Yeah, I'm trying to like, I think we could have won that, to be honest. With a bit of luck. So I don't think we need like a bunch of levels, but at the same time, I feel like, what Claire, I said was going to be the next gym. That might be a problem. Because Claire's, oh, I saved Claire for an awkward time. I think Claire might have 3 Dragonite. I could get Ice Beam on Spaghetti, probably. We're definitely going to need Ice Punch or Ice Beam on someone. And I was going to say Ice Punch on Conkelia, but obviously it's special, so that's no use. Yeah, Claire might be a problem. Yeah, we've gone from being 7 levels above the trainers to like 5 levels below the trainers in like 40 minutes. We do have an ice type in the box. If you want me to send Smoochum into the firing, I think Smoochum is level 5. I'm not loving its chances. Yeah, we're gonna do SSN. I don't know what's on there. It's not very expansive in this game. Not in this game. Oh wait, no, you can see the SS Aqua. I assume it's kind of the same thing. Okay, we're getting there slowly. Yeah, I think we'll have a good chance next time. I know what to expect now. Maybe that was my biggest issue. We got unlucky a few times as well. I mean, conversion 2 changing us to a grass type is just weird. That was just unlucky. I don't... Does it not change? I thought it just always changed you to the best possible type. So I thought it would guarantee change us to ground. And I don't think Electabuzz had any other attacks. Maybe quick attack? Okay. Well, at least we can't get hit by explosion here. Yeah, Claire could be a problem. We're definitely gonna need Ice Beam. The random type? That's annoying. I thought it always went to the best type, so like it would go to a random type if there was nothing that was immune, but if there was something that was immune, it would always go to that. That was unlucky. If we could have just gone to ground, we might have won that. Because we could have recovered. If it only had quick attack, we probably could have recovered enough that we could have kept recovering and continued out healing it before it could like do enough damage to kill us. Okay, not a great matchup again. Yeah, because I mean it went for Thunder next, so that's resisted, and then I think its only other attack would have been Quick Attack. Do we know that it had anything else? I feel like the only other move that it would have by level up is Quick Attack. So I mean that wouldn't have been much of an issue for us if we had Recover. So I would have recovered, it would have hit Quick Attack, probably done less than half of what Recover was doing. I think we would have been good. I could have Try Attacked, maybe got something off. Let's go this. I didn't really think this through. Don't have very many moves for this thing. This is not a good matchup for me. Can we get the burn? Can we get the freeze? Can we get anything? Hey, there we go. Does I had roll and kick or ice punch? Maybe. Is there any point in staying in here? I don't. This might take a while. It's gonna do more or less. Try attack. More, I want to say. Very narrowly more. I could just do this just to speed that up because that was going to take forever. Yeah, no, the immunity is what we needed. Okay, let's switch on again. You and this is taking forever because there were 5 Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be fine, or we'll at least have a good chance next time. Although we even got lucky at the start. Our luck probably balanced out there, because we did get lucky at the beginning, before getting unlucky at the end. Like, we dodged 2 Thunders of the first 4, which is slightly above what you'd expect, and we dodged a Zap Cannon, which, again, I mean, it's 50-50, so it's a bit lucky, but not massively. Yeah, the Electrode using Explosion, that I knew. As soon as I switched into Spaghetti, I knew what was coming. Oh, do I not have the thing? Oh. It doesn't sail for another 2.5 hours. So I guess we're not doing this. Totodile, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good night. It doesn't sail till Wednesday. And it's currently Tuesday. Do you know what we can do? We can do the bug catching contest. I want to see if that's different. Okay, no, we're going to do the bug catching contest just because it's Tuesday and the bug catching contest is on. I want to see if it's different at all. And then we'll come back and do certain. This is not going to drastically affect our levels or at all. But I want to see. We're also going to set the bicycle to be on select, just because I keep pressing it and it's the good rod, and I don't even like need to use it right now because I think it's like slower than walking. Although the bike theme is really good. Maybe just for that reason, but mostly I mean walking is faster. Okay. Yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure most boats you just show up and they're like, you're going? Okay, let's go. Actually, we can battle the two officers just because they only battle at night, and we may as well. Hello, Officer Dirk. I always like these two. So why are you so low leveled? I'm very confused. Will we ever be able to do SSN? I mean, if one of the Tuesday streams goes past midnight, we will. If not, then no. Okay, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm quite tired already, so this one, probably not going past midnight. What's midnight? 2.5 hours away? Probably not. Okay. No, I know, sorry, I'm just confused, because the gym trainers in Surge's gym were level 47. So I was thinking all of the gym trainers were going to be like, or all of the trainers were going to be like high 40s. So now I'm just very confused. Why do the gym... So, are the gym trainers... I guess the gym trainers are set to match up with the gym leader. That's kind of odd, although I kind of like that. But the gym trainers are like a challenge unto themselves. Okay. In actual Pokemon games, they're definitely... Are they? I don't think so, not really. Actually, I mean, sometimes. I always remember the first gym trainer. So the first gym trainer in this game, the kid in Faulkner's gym, Birdcatcher, God knows, Pete. He has level 9 Spearow, which is like better than one of Faulkner's Pokemon. Feels odd. I don't know that he should really be allowed, but that's okay. It's a pity that the bike is slower than walking, because, I mean, the theme is great. Okay. We could also get the Spearow, but, you know, feels like a bit of effort. Okay. Heal. I don't really know what the plan is. Because if everything in here is going to be like level 13, I don't think we have a great chance of... I mean, we could put them to sleep, I guess. I guess that's our best hope. Let's go, Linguini. Okay. Gym train? No, yeah, they're like employees. They work for the gym. But probably for exposure.
Today's Tuesday. That means the bug catching contest is on today. The rules are simple. Using one of your Pokemon, catch a bug Pokemon to be judged. Would you like to give it a try? Yeah. Uh-oh. You have more than one Pokemon. You'll have to use Noctowl, the first Pokemon in your party. Is that okay with you? Yeah. Fine. We'll hold your other Pokemon while you compete.
Thank you, contest helper. Okay. Maybe they've changed up what bugs are in here? I don't know. 20 minutes. Okay, we've lost a Nuzlocke in here before. Or kind of, we half lost a Nuzlocke in here. What do we got? I just want to win this bug catching contest. That's not going to win it. I mean, I've caught a shiny Weedle and not won it, so... I'm... I'm questioning how possible this even is. It is actually, like, weirdly hard to win this. Because the things are so odd. Oh, it's fixed? Like, it's actually going to be, like, a good thing that wins it? Because it's based on, like, HP and all this random stuff, isn't it? But, like, if you weaken the Pokemon, you're less likely to win. Try to catch a Ledian? I don't... Unless they've changed it, Ledian isn't in here. I honestly don't know why every bug is not available here. It's odd that there's, like, a certain... Like, it's only the Weedle line, the Caterpie line, Scyther, Pinsir. Is that it? Oh, is there anything else? Weedle line, Caterpie line, Scyther, Pinsir. I don't know if there's anything else. Like, blanking on what bugs are. Is Venonat always here? Maybe? Yes, it is. Heracross? No. Heracross you can only get by headbutting trees. Is Venonat usually there? Maybe. No. In this like, Heracross you could only get by headbutting trees in Crystal. Ledian has been good in some games. Good in Radical Red. Well, was it? It's kind of good. I don't know what I'm looking for. I was assuming that I'd get like a Scyther or a Pinsir, maybe a Butterfree, something interesting. But so far no. I just want to win. I don't even know why. It's actually probably better to finish second. Second is a Gold Berry, which is probably more useful to us than a Sunstone. That's Cool Trainer Nick. Cool Trainer Nick always wins. Okay. That's fair. Enter the Ledian was pretty up there with one of the greats. Just never let us down.
I'm raising fast Pokemon for battles.
Bloody Nick. Always beating me. I hold a grudge. And Camper Barry as well. Camper Barry and Cool Trainer Nick. God, what nightmares. Sorry, they are going to be the top two. I'm going to finish third. I'm going 4 more encounters. And then I'm giving up. Am I seriously not going to find any of the interesting Pokemon? Okay. If I see another Venonat before I see something cool, I'll just get the Venonat. Come on. There we go.
It's like that.
I always used to just get a Scyther here. I never really even used it. I never used it in Crystal because it annoyed me that I wasn't able to evolve it. And I didn't want to evolve it, even though its stats are like the same as Scizor, so it doesn't even matter. But still. Oh, there's another Steel type. Or Scizor. Scizor is also a Steel type. Jasmine could have had such a cool team. Okay. Imagine Jasmine had Skarmory, Steelix, and Scizor instead of 2 Magnetons, Magnemites, and a Steelix. God, Jasmine's cool. Cool? Jasmine's team could have been so cool. I'm not even feeling great about catching this, to be honest. But I mean, at the same time, it would have been... Hey, there we go. It would have been pretty easy to beat with, like, a fire type. Like, you still would have had a pretty easy time with it.
It's very proud of its speed. It moves so fast.
I missed a word there. It moves so fast that its opponent does not even know what knocked it down.
Nice. Sight there.
Okay. How much did you miss? We got 2 gym badges, and then I lost to Surge. I still have 15 minutes left? Yes, I do. Okay, here's my prediction. I finished 3rd. Cool Trainer Nick finishes 2nd, and Camper Barry wins. There's my prediction.
We will now judge the Pokemon you've caught. We have chosen the winners. Are you ready for this? Placing 3rd was FJ, who caught a Scyther.
Okay, that's 1 for 1. Cool Trainer Nick's gonna come 2nd.
The score was 333 points.
Damn it, okay.
Picnicker Cindy, who caught a Butterfree.
Congratulations, Picnicker Cindy, that's an upset. The real question is it gonna be Camper Barry or Cool Trainer Nick?
Was 345 points. This bug catching contest winner is Cool Trainer Nick, of course it is, who caught a Pinsir.
I mean, at least they were all good Pokemon.
The winning score was 374 points. I thought he said he was building his team around speed.
Get a Scyther, Nick, you weirdo. How is Pinsir gonna help? But 3rd is actually what we want, because 3rd is the Gold Berry, which is the most useful item to us. 2nd is an Everstone, and 1st is Sunstone, and neither of those are very helpful. Honestly, we're just gonna go with Mantis. You're never actually gonna be in the team, but Miantis then, that's fine. Oh wait, we're doing pasta. I forgot what the thing was. It's been so long since we've got a Pokemon that I forgot what the theme was. What pasta does Scyther seem like? Ankle pasta? Rigatoni? Let's go for it. Okay. I'm annoyed that I didn't get the complete order right. Okay. Hit the wrong button there. Yeah, I've lost a lot to Camper Barry and Cool Trainer Nick.
I caught a Scyther before, but I didn't win.
You and me both.
I really love bug Pokemon.
What's this guy? Hiker.
William. Well, I'm satisfied because I caught a Pokemon that I wanted.
You know what? That's a great attitude.
Work. It's easier to win if you get a high-level bug Pokemon.
Well, you didn't even finish in the top 3, so why would I listen to you? Didn't even get close. Anything named Gnocchi? I don't think Gnocchi counts as pasta. Let's go back to Surge, I guess. He didn't really level up at all. But we might be able to beat him. Maybe not. Gnocchi is totally pasta? I would I would disagree. I mean, I guess I don't get to choose. Is gnocchi pasta? I don't think gnocchi is pasta. You just rematch a gym? That's a great idea, actually. Let's rematch a gym. Pasta with added potato? I mean, it's made from potato. Like a potato dough. I tried to make it once and it was terrible. That's not a shot at gnocchi, just a shot at my attempt at gnocchi. Potato. Exactly. What am I doing? Honestly, what's a gym that we could beat? Oh, let's go Janine. Let's just go to Janine quickly. Where am I going? Weenie. Where am I? You sure? Oh, was it seen it was I don't think it was. I don't think it was. I don't think it is. I mean, it doesn't seem like pasta. Gnocchi? I'm reasonably sure it's gnocchi. But I could definitely be wrong. Hey. Oh wait, this is not how I rematch you, is it? I'm supposed to look at the thing at the front. Oops. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Okay. Yes. Yes. Well, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I can challenge it all the way up to 16. I assumed I could only challenge as far as I've gone. I want to challenge set 1. I want to see what her team is. I want to see what her first team looks like. Gnocchi? I mean, I wasn't saying gnocchi. Gnocchi. Do 16? I don't think we would win 16. And she still has 4 Pokemon. Okay. I'm just gonna level. Oh, we're battling her for a second. Okay, not as interesting as I thought it would be. She's bad at level. She'd actually be better than. I don't know. Let's try current, I guess. Nope. God damn it. Oh. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, yes, okay. I was gonna have to do it. Let's try this again. Yes. I don't know what we're on. I assume 9. I've gone the whole wrong way. Current. Have we done Rocket Hideout yet? I don't know that Rocket Hideout exists. Does it? There's nothing under Mahogany Town. I do know that much. Well, there is, but it's not rockets. Eh. I mean, there definitely isn't in Mahogany, not in this version at least. I haven't seen them in Goldenrod either. I think we're gonna lose this too. Ooh. In your version is where you live. That I like that they added that you start in different places. That'll be fun. Okay. Okay, start. I might not get like any levels out of this. Or I might actually. Thought we weren't gonna even beat this thing, but I think we probably are. Hey, a crit! Nice! Lasagna with a clutch crit. Okay. Muck. Deal with Muck. Muck's not got great special defense, I don't think. a pretty good special defense. Ow. That might hurt. Oh, come on. Try Linguini just because I want to get the lower levels up. Actually, Linguini was a bad choice. Because Linguini is the one that we really aren't going to be able to use in the Surge battle. Hey, there we go. We're just gonna go takedown until this thing wakes up. Because fly does not make a lot of sense. Down. Oh, and the crit. We are getting, like, really lucky. Okay. Oh, come on. I shouldn't have said that. That was all on me calling us lucky. I'll probably just switch out. Because Toxic's about to ruin us. Okay. We're getting a lot of luck with, with this sleep right now. Finish it. I need to get a drink after this. Oh, come on. I mean, again, that's just obscenely lucky. I mean, Muck, I would say Muck looks angry more than anything. Using a Alolan Muck? I do like their Alolan designs. They're weird, but I like them. I didn't use it. I used Ninetales. As is tradition. I mean, Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales just look so good. And we're kind of doing well here, even though the levels are not great. Janine is bad even when she's like 10 levels above. I used to assume Janine was bad because she was so far below in levels, but apparently even if she's way above in levels, she's still quite bad. Entacruel might be more of a problem. No, apparently not. Alolan Sandshrew is incredibly friend-shaped. I thought the Alolan forms were good. I feel like they did really well with the Alolan forms. I don't know, I feel like everyone is just letting us get hits off and I don't really know why. Ah, I figured out why. I've learned. There we go. That is why. But that's fine. Okay. Gnocchi isn't a pal? Yeah, no, it's not. It's like definitely not. I was pretty confident in that. It's just like a thing. It's Italian, but it's not pasta. Okay. There we go. Have we got a single level in this battle? Is Google Italian? I mean, partly, probably. You've got a great battle technique. Why, thank you. Let's go Thunder Wave. Dire hit. Nice. Okay. Alolan form only run sounds fun. Okay, let's go Confuse Ray. Restaurant Soju is bad. I mean, I'm not blaming anyone. No, I don't think it's like that, Tin. I don't think it's like that at all. I just think gnocchi's not a pasta. We're just kind of bullying this Venomoth. I don't really know why. But we're good. I think we got this. Okay. I think peanuts are. It's like loads of other nuts. Like Brazil nuts and like half of the things called nuts aren't nuts, basically. Maybe peanuts might not be either. I think they are though. Or maybe they're like seeds or like, I don't know. And something else you apologize to Gnocchi. I've not I've not said a bad word. Actually, I have said a bad word about Gnocchi, but again, that was specific to the one the Gnocchi that I cooked, and not Gnocchi in general. I've not said a bad word about it. Okay. No, but I would say that I don't think any of it is legumes. Yeah, okay. I feel like nothing that's called a berry is a berry. It's very confusing. You're still alive. Okay. Yeah, everything is confusing, but I don't think that gnocchi and pasta fall into this category. I mean, what does... I'm just gonna go straight to what Wikipedia says. What does Wikipedia call gnocchi? Just like a dish. Does it categorize it into something more specific than like potato-based dish? Dumpling, right. I mean, yeah, that seems fair. Would you call a dumpling a pasta? I don't know that I would. It doesn't. I don't feel like the word pasta is even on the. Oh, also, just the pronunciation section for gnocchi on Wikipedia is like 7 lines long. Yeah, I don't think anyone thinks that. I don't think anyone thinks that gnocchi is pasta. That's all I'm getting. That's the last thing I'll say on it. I don't think it fits into the same category as peanuts being nuts or strawberries being berries. Ow. Yeah, I mean it's gotten confusing in here, Lexi. How are you doing? No, it gives like 9 different pronunciations. That's the whole point. Joshua Jaded, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay. Aggregate accessory fruit. I love a good aggregate accessory fruit salad. That's typically what I would go for. Okay. I guess we're ready for Sir. I don't think we got a single level there. But that's fine. Let's go to Fuchsia. Nope. Where am I going? Vermilion. Okay. Tin, I don't want to say you've deserved this, but you did bring forward the garlic and chocolate thing, didn't you? What was that? I can't even remember what it was. Actually, let's not go back to it. I just remember it being bad. Let's lead with Conkelia, I guess. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling any better about this than I did. Actually, I feel worse about it than I did going in the first time. I'm gonna get a drink. You can mull over the team and predict if I'm gonna win or not. I'll be back. Actually, we can put on the short break screen. Why not? Where are we? I'll be back. Okay. The game disappeared. Is the game back? I can't see the screen. Okay, the game is back. How are we doing? What did we decide on? Did we decide if I was going to win? I'm personally not very confident, but, you know. Yeah, we could win. Okay. Oh, we're still discussing, like, foods and what they're classed as? Yeah, and all of it has a pit. I don't know what the difference between a pit and a stone is. It's like a peach has a pit. Does a plum have a pit? Is it a stone? Or are they the same thing? They're maybe the same thing. I think it's still up, is it? I can't tell. I don't know if it's been closed yet. It's okay. Yeah, grapes have seeds. But like plums, peaches, olives, avocado, I guess. The mission post, okay. Yeah, I know how you do it. Take it easier on me this time, please. I mean, I guess the good news is Surge does seem to mostly use thunder, which is like we can dodge that. But still not overly confident. You definitely need to dodge the first one. Oh, okay. That's okay if we hit. Okay. That's not so bad. But we do need to hit 2 to knock this thing out. So do we now switch? Presumably Thunder Wave is incoming. Yeah, I think we switch. Sorry, so Thunder is incoming is what I meant. I don't know if this thing has anything for spaghetti. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot. We don't completely resist that. That was a mistake. Yeah, okay, that was a mistake on my part. In my head, we completely resisted it. This has gone worse than last time. Whoops. Oh my god. Wait, what? I meant to hit quick attack. Did I just hit flamethrower? Oh. I'm tired. That one's on me being tired. I meant to hit quick attack. I usually have quick attack at the top. But for grinding, it's easier to have the best move at the top. That was bad. Does this thing... No, it's not gonna go... We're in bad shape. It's not gonna go explosion from the off. Ugh. We've also been hit with every single thunder. I mean, we've already lost this one. This has gone worse than last time. Okay. Right, we're locked into rollout now. That's not so bad. As long as I can get through the paralysis, we're fine. And we actually want this to keep hitting. Can you hit again? Oh, actually doesn't matter. As long as we... Okay. There we go. The question is how far can a paralyzed... How far can a paralyzed Kangaskhan take us? Because this is all riding on her now. Next is Magneton, right? This is easy. We've got this one. Yeah, we didn't really need to just because it got locked into... Are you... With Zap Cannon too? I mean, this is getting ridiculous. 4 for 4 on Thunder and 1 for 1 on Zap Cannon? I mean, that's a 70% accurate move and a 50% accurate move. And that crit, you might think that's, oh, that's lucky. We didn't need the crit. This easily one shots without the crit. Honestly, I think we just have to stay in. That's fine. It isn't over yet. Oh, it is! My curtains are closed, but I assume it's still, like, extremely bright outside. Don't know. No, it's 21st. Is Strony? I don't know. I guess. I'm trying to think who yeah, I guess you're gonna deal damage quicker. And we get the para. Or the freeze. Freeze, ideally. Oh, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. It's gonna try attack. Okay. Oh my god, you're so good! And you get one more, just, like, turn of stalling. Oh, you can! Oh my god, Lasagna is the best of the best when it comes to Porygon 2. You can see the tears in Surge's Porygon's eyes, but not mine. Okay. That's funny. I don't want it. Not over what we've got, it's too bad. The 50% accuracy is just painful. Well, so this started terribly, but we're actually in better shape now than we were the first time. We live one. And we get the para. Or the freeze. Freeze would be preferable, but anything works. Oh, the freeze! Lasagna, you're so good! I'm not even gonna waste time trying to heal. Oh, that's bad. Does Tri-Attack defrost automatically because it's like fire, technically? I don't know that it does. It might. Oh, the dodge! Lasagna! Oh my god, this might be the most heroic run. Oh my god, and the crit to finish. Lasagna just wiped the floor with like 7 Pokemon. I know that technically it was 2, but that was unbelievable. Arg! Bar strong. Okay, kid, you get Thunder Badge. Yay! That was unbelievable. That's kind of what it was like, Tomahawk. Okay. There's 2. I don't know what that is. What else? Oh, 7. Not Thunder. Not Thunderbolt. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's Zapcat, right. I should have known what that was because we get it in, usually you get it in the power plant. Okay. Yeah, that's, as soon as I hit it, I thought, oh, I'm pretty sure that actually might defrost it. Because it's like a 1 in 3. A third of it is fire, so... A Magnet Train is free. I mean, Magnet Train being free doesn't seem as useful as in the normal game, because I can just fly between the 2 regions, but that's still nice. God, I did not think we were winning that one. Like like 20% of the way through that battle, I was pretty sure we had 100% lost. And in the end, we had 3 Pokemon alive at the end. That went pretty well. Heroic from Lasagna. But who did I say was next? Claire. We're definitely not beating Claire. Let's go and see who can learn Ice Beam. Because that's really going to be what it comes down to. Maybe Ice Punch? I don't really see who I would teach Ice Punch to. I think only you would maybe be able to learn it, and you don't have very good special attack. No. But if you could learn Ice Beam... And you, I guess. Well, I like your moves now. Yeah, your moves, your stats aren't really good enough to take advantage of it. I also don't want to lose moves that I have. I would love if you could learn Ice Beam, but you definitely can't. God, I didn't realize how much worse. I knew that Noctowl was like mostly special, but really, like, special attack is way better than physical, and we only have physical moves. That isn't ideal. I think she's gonna have 3, probably. I mean, Surge just had a level 55 and 2 53s. Although the Kingdra will be her ace, she might have like 3 55s and a 57. Or she might have like 3 53s and a 58. So she might have none and she might have 3. It's somewhere in the middle. Honestly, either way, I don't think it makes a massive difference either way. Because if we get ice-type moves, it's probably better that she has Dragonite. So I don't actually know. Okay, let's go to Goldenrod. And head up. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we... Okay, okay. Again, there's no real point in you learning it. But you for sure. And definitely you. I just don't really know... Let me see what I can get in here. Because we need Psychic or Tri-Attack, Confuse Ray, Thunderwave something. Because I don't want to lose the moves that I have. Maybe a Recover I could deal with. So there is Psychic. So I can get rid of Psychic for a battle. So that's fine. I can get rid of Lasagna's Psychic because we can buy it back. So that's okay. That one we can do. And then I would be losing a move on Spaghetti. Can I save over? I can just go to the move deleter. That's fine. I can just delete Surf and then get it back. Yeah, that works. Okay, sorry. Give me Psychic. Okay. Take one Psychic. Thank you. Was there anything in set 3? Set 3 is all the gym leader moves, isn't it? Set 1. Return is in here though, right? Yeah, we'll take Return. Even 2 probably. Kangaskhan definitely, Noctowl definitely. Not really. Porygon. I'll probably just 2. I don't think anyone can learn it. Okay. Here. Is this version of the guy that teaches you Gen 1 TMs? Probably not, but maybe. Sorry, what am I doing? We're going to Blackthorn quickly. And there. I assume that happens all the time, Tomahawk. I assume that is a confusion that gets, like, almost every... What the hell? I just think I found the move reminder. I was like, there's not usually a guy sat here. Found him. It would be the stream where I get Tri-Attack back that we finally find him. It didn't even occur to me for a second to check here. Whoops. No, thank you. I just walked in and I was like, that's not someone who's usually there. Okay. Spaghetti. Pressing very slowly. There is Surf. Okay. As soon as I walked in, I was like, for God's sake. Spent like 3 streams trying to find him. Ah, okay. Oh, thank you. Okay. Let me go back. Oh, first of all, we teach you Ice Beam. Oh, actually, we don't need to go back. Oh, no, we do need to go back. We don't have Ice Beam. That's the entire point. Okay, Linguini. Go back this way. I mean, Kingdra is gonna be a problem either way. Because we have nothing for Kingdra. Oh, I think we have the Dragon Breath TM. Maybe. Do we? No, because Claire didn't give it to us. I was just thinking that we went to Dragon's Den. Okay, that's spaghetti. Okay. You. I'll have it again, please. Yes. Yes. I give the ice beam. On lasagna. Instead of psychic. I really had to be careful there to not press. Oh, well now it doesn't matter. Oh, no, because move reminder. Right, so the move, now that, okay, that is good. Now that we know where the move reminder is, we can switch up moves that we have learned. Rather than TMs, like actual learned moves, by level up, we can get rid of and get back. That is good. We don't have to just rely on TMs. Okay. Okay, now we need to move. That's fine. I want to move yours around. This. There. And that's there. Okay. So what are they there? So you actually have decent special attack. Like, you might be able to make use of this. Oh, do I reteach conversion for this, I guess is the question. I guess the answer is definitely yes. Get conversion, then I can make myself an ice type, and that can actually hit hard. Let's go for that. Okay. Go, let's get conversion instead of conversion 2. And that should be good. Okay. Hello. Yes. Lasagna. I want conversion. Yes. Conversion 2. So conversion changes you to the type. It changes your typing to a typing of a move that you have. So because I have try attack and actually recover is just normal, right? Recover is not like psychic or something. Okay, that's fine. So because these two are both normal, the only thing it can change me to is ice, whereas conversion 2 changes you to a type that resists the type that you just got hit by. So if you just got hit by water gun, it will change you to grass or water, maybe. I don't know if you can do that. I think it can. Go this way. Let's see how underleveled we are here. Because I am... Oh! This is not what the gym usually looks like. I am immediately confused. Okay. I mean, this is the design of the first trainer, so I assume this guy's gonna have, I don't know, Dragonair? One Dragonair? Cool trainer, Mike. Nope. He's gonna have a Dragonair. But oh no, sorry, he does usually have 2. Oh yeah, no, Claire is definitely gonna have Dragonite then. Because this is usually a level 34 Dratini. So if level 34 gets to 53, surely her level 37s get to 55. Well, let's see how this goes. Did I just hit recover instead of conversion? Good, yeah, good stuff. See if I can still beat this thing. Okay, so this should make me ice type. Just as like a bot. Well, I mean, this thing is not using very good moves right now. Because this won't really tell the full story, because Dragonite is quad weak, obviously. So I can one-shot that thing. So we can probably one-shot... We would have to, like, get off the shots. Oh, so you've been given a Lapras. Maybe he does just have one Dratini. Well, I'll go for try attack, I guess. Well, that's not going to work. Becoming an ice type really helped me there. Okay, I don't know that we can beat this thing, but we might be able to. Oof. Now let me recover. There's the quick claw. Okay. That's fine. Yes, if I use conversion again, I would go back to normal. But I don't want to. I would rather stick with it, just so I can resist the ice beams. I wanted to get the paralysis off, or freeze, or burn. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to heal after this. How much is this doing? Oh yeah, I am. Okay. Should be fine. Okay. Should live that. This is gonna be a very long win. Actually, I can just quickly that. Go back into this. Oh. Can we get the paralysis? No? Okay. Well, we tried. Let's go to Getty, I guess. Probably could have done that much quicker. I mean, Claire could be, because the thing with Claire is Claire's gonna have 3 Dragonite, I think. And if I can get Lasagna to be an ice type, and we get 3 consecutive Quick Glow pops, we might be okay. I think we might be able to beat her. It's possible. The Kingdra worries me. The Kingdra really worries me. Should you start a prediction? Yeah, you can start a prediction. I am gonna battle Claire. So I will switch for this one because I assume this is the Seadra. Oh no, this guy's gonna have Kingdra now. Oh, either way, this is the switch, I guess. You gonna have a Kingdra? Because usually you go up a floor and the second guy has a level 37 Seadra. So are you just gonna give everyone a Lapras? Okay, so you do not have a Kingdra. Well, this is good to test me. This is only level 50. Okay, it has Leer. So I'm not too worried about that. I don't know why I went for Ice Beam. I may as well just go for Thunderbolt. Get stab. Okay, I'm probably just gonna Confuse Ray as well, maybe? That's not gonna do that much. I mean, Kingdra clearly has a bad moveset. Okay. Yeah, my assumption is her 3 Dragonite will literally be level 55. I mean, maybe 56? I mean, that first gym trainer usually has a level 34 Dratini. And that was a level 53 Dragonair. That is a pretty big boost. I'm guessing Claire gets... If Claire gets the same level, she'll have 3 level 55 or 3 level 56 Dragonite. Honestly, Spaghetti's kind of dumping on this Kingdra. So we might have the team for this. Although again, Claire's might have a much better moveset. That was not a very good moveset. Can you go back to back against 2 level 50? Oh, level 50 and a level 52? We shall see. This might actually not be as bad as the regular Claire battle, because Claire's Kingdra usually has Smokescreen, and it is a nightmare to deal with. He just spams Smokescreen, and it becomes very frustrating. Okay, whereas Spaghetti just seems to be kind of dealing with this thing easily. Okay. I think we're gonna... Oh, no, yeah, Spaghetti seems to be like a perfect counter for these. I'm feeling pretty good. Again, Claire's levels are going to be much higher. Okay, that's fine. Right. Easy. I like the new gym. In the original game, it's another lava gym. Don't know why. But why not make them all lava gyms, I guess? Okay. There we go. Done pretty well. I do like being inside, because we get to see that I'm purple. You can't really tell outside at night. You don't really look that different from the regular trainer. So, it's nice being inside. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we should be able to one-shot. I think Porygon 2 can one-shot the Dragonite. But we do have to get the shot off first. Why are you purple? You get to pick what color you are at the start, and I went for purple. I should live with Spaghetti? Oh, I did live with Spaghetti. Nice. Definitely meant that. Now let me just... Right, let me just see if this is so easy that I can go through it quickly. Didn't even mean to do that. It is. Oh, God. Hello. Hey, Capolini, you haven't been out in a while. Wanna murder this thing? Thank you. Okay. Back. You tried making... Oh, right. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what we were just talking about, and I thought you were talking about Sprite. The lemon and lime fizzy drink. And I was like, why would you do that? Like, specifically Sprite and not just, like, lemonade? I was like, seems like such a confusing thing to do. I tried making my own Sprite. I was like, it's not that expensive. You could just buy some. Okay. Go. Hello. What'd you got? Dragonair. Honestly, I'm kind of into this moveset. I mean, Spaghetti is just obscenely good. Considering we were, like, way under-leveled for all of this stuff. Oh, hello. This gym really seems to be focused on hitting agility off the start, and that's not much of a problem for us. Also, I make way fewer mistakes playing on speed up than I do playing at regular speed. Okay, there is another guy. I'm gonna go back and heal, but honestly, we're kind of just wiping the floor with everything here, so... I mean, that was just... almost I mean, this is just spaghetti. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, what happened? Did you miss fly? Come on. We have to go and heal now. Did Linguini miss fly? Can't be missing fly. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I did then immediately make a mistake, but in that first battle, I think I hit every single move I tried to hit. Which cannot be said for normal speed, where I've made like 7 mistakes already this stream. I'm actually feeling okay about this one. Well, I mean, it's not a Nuzlocke. In Nuzlocke, stuff does immediately go wrong. Is that it? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm gonna save. What are we at? 79. 78. 73, okay. Okay. Hello.
I am Claire, the world's best dragon master. I can hold my own against even the Pokémon League's Elite Four. You still want to take me on? Fine, let's do it. As a gym leader, I will use my full power against any opponent.
Okay. I'm feeling this. Is the prediction done? She does have 5 Pokemon, so there is an extra Pokemon here based on what we've seen in the gym. Probably Lapras, but it could be Jinx. I mean, you've got to color coordinate your hair and your cape. Okay. I don't even know what I led off with. Okay, I led off with Spaghetti, which was not my intention. I didn't mean to do that. This thing probably has Thunder. Right. As long as this doesn't paralyze. This was a mistake, though. Oh my god. This has immediately gone wrong. I wanted to save Spaghetti. I wanted to save Spaghetti for the Kingdra, because Spaghetti is like a perfect matchup for the Kingdra. I think we're gonna have to sacrifice something. Just because I need Spaghetti at somewhat decent health when the Kingdra's in. And I think Linguini's gonna be largely useless here. Okay. Less than half, right? Oh, come on, are you serious? It's not that high a chance. Come on. Oh my god. Alright. Hypnosis would have really been good there. I don't think I have time to do this. I think I've messed this up. Does ice resist flying? Because if not, we need the Quick Claw to pop right now. Or, yeah, we need the Quick Claw. I don't think guys resist flying. I mean, it was a bad start. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just have to Psychic and hope to knock it out or something. Yeah, getting hit with like a 9% chance of back-to-back Dragon Breaths paralyzing is pretty rough. Also I let off with the wrong Pokemon, that doesn't help. But that is unfortunate. No Quick Claw pop. Did I even teach you Return? I didn't. I mean, you live this and you knock it out, so maybe we'll get to see what the 5th member is. Ooh, or not. But you still live this and you get to knock it out. So I assume it's going to be another dragon. Oh, come on. God, this has been incredibly bad luck. Quick Attack somehow not going to kill from here. One Dragonite down. I mean, that just went so poorly. Okay. Well, this will be interesting. It's all 58. It'll be interesting to see. I barely even want to hit this thing. Let's just Quick Attack and take the death. Because I want to see how close a paralyzed Spaghetti can get to taking this thing down. Because if I know that Spaghetti can take this thing down, and obviously this is not like a perfect test because we're paralyzed and already have lost health. Okay. Again, Hydro Pump hitting back to back after everything we've seen is quite unfortunate. Okay. And then Hyper Beam is, I mean, you just aren't gonna miss. Again, I think we could have beaten that thing, but we're going straight back in. That was just unfortunate. We'll start with the right Pokemon this time. You can try and get another prediction up, but I am going straight back into it. I'll give it 2 minutes, I guess. I'm happy with the plan. The plan just didn't really happen that time. Okay. I'm just trying to think, can I actually get that off quickly enough? I can't really. I could do with a rare candy. Oh, I could do with a gold berry, actually. Then I don't have to rely on the Quick Claw. That makes more sense. Okay. No, I don't know, though, because then I don't... I think I just have to attack from the off. We'll see how that goes. Okay. I don't know if it's going to one-shot without the ice typing. I think it will. Okay. I'm starting the battle. I mean, I can get into the battle, I just won't start it until the prediction is officially ended. Okay. Okay. And when this prediction is done. Oh. Yeah, that felt like it was very unlucky. I'm just trying to think. If Ice Beam one-shots without the conversion... Done? Okay, cool. If Ice Beam one-shots without the conversion, we should be able to take down at least 2 of the Dragonite quite easily. I think it will. It's quite effective and we have good special attack, so I think it will. I nearly clicked try attack. This does like just over half, but we've got the gold berry. Are you serious? It literally does 1 point over half. What is this battle? I mean, that's it. We've definitely lost, but I mean, that's just a horrendous way to lose it. I mean, we've got to play up our odds now. Okay. That was actually... And of course, I still can't hit Hypnosis. What? What is happening? Is this rigged against me? I don't know what to do from here. So like any way I can just like build up to being like, can you sweep somehow? If I could quit right now, I would. Mose, I don't know how you think a level 5 Smoochum would have changed this, but I'm not sure it would have. I don't know what I'm going for here. 9 times in a row you hurt yourself in confusion. And you then somehow need to pass that confusion on to the next Dragonite. One turn of confusion. Okay. And the crit. Right. Not going amazingly. Let's go for confusion again, I guess. Inter, thank you so much for hanging out. It's probably not going to go that much longer. I'm very tired, and this battle is really wearing on me. Oof, this has not gone well. Yeah, I mean that was just ridiculous. At least didn't use up the gold berry, I guess. Because now that I think about it, I've only got one chance at this. Which there is one more gold berry that I can think of. Okay. I want to see... I was trying to see if I could get this thing... Oh, as Surf. But the answer is no then. I was going to say I was trying to see if I could get the Kingdra one-on-one to see if I could beat it with Lantern. Oh! Well, who's all that coming? Good work, Capellini. How'd you live Surf? No, it's not Stab. What the hell? I don't really have much to do against this thing. The quick attack, I guess. You do need to hurt yourself here. Well, it's not very good. Yeah, this has not gone well. I guess it doesn't have anything that can really miss. Oh, hurt yourself and then I can check. There we go, okay. Thank you. Alright, so we can at least check now. Presuming the Kingdra comes in. Imagine Spaghetti sweeps. It might be the greatest battle of all time. Okay, straight into another Dragonite. I'm not too worried about the Dragonite, to be honest. I think we might be able to take them all out. If we avoid paralysis... Okay. Well, that doesn't really make a difference. If we aren't paralyzed, like if we are never fully paralyzed, which there's a chance we won't be, then that actually doesn't make a difference because we're already slower than everything on our team, so... And the dodge. And we... Okay, that was perfect. That literally made no difference to us. I mean, we're still paralyzed coming out of it, but... I mean, that's fine. We just need to be not paralyzed each turn. Okay, okay. I mean, I know what to expect. That's fine. Not paralyze me. Not that powerful either. And we break through again. Can we crit? If we can crit, we might actually have a chance. Freeze? Oh, the freeze! Oh! Spaghetti! No, Spaghetti, not that turn. I mean, that's the best turn to do it. If you were ever going to do it, that was the turn to do it. I've got to paralyze the Kingdra. I've got to go Parafusion on the Kingdra. Because we don't have the power to get through it otherwise. I mean, it's ridiculous that we got this far. And we definitely lived that. Maybe I should have just hoped for the freeze. No, I think this is the play. I think this has to be the play. Ah. I mean, that was a hell of an effort. I mean, Spaghetti damn near swept the whole thing. But that's fine. Let's try this again and not get immediately killed. Wait, what are you holding? You're holding... I should have never melt ice. Probably should have given that out, actually, now that I think about it. Draw... I have 2 rare candies in the box. Probably should have been using those. Grab that as well. Okay. Where are we at level-wise with these two? Let me just level this thing up 1 level. And then we'll use them. I can get into grass and just come back up, right? But they all have entrances, okay. Okay. Be something that's worth 480 experience. That's quad week twice, so pretty helpful. Probably about 480 experience. That sounds like it would be 480. Oh, close. Let's try that again. Right. Fine. There we go. Okay, so lasagna's up to 46, 5? Just give you the 2 rare candies. Okay. Okay, so they're both 47. Let's give you Never Melts Ice because you're holding Mystic Water and we don't have a water type move. And now we're good. Okay. This is the one. This is the time. We are running it back a 3rd time. Yeah, for sure. And I'm pretty sure I have it this time. Though I was pretty sure I had it last time. Yes. Porygon 2, to be clear, was 1 hit away, like 1 hit point away from being able to survive a crit the first time. I think it was doing, or 2 hit points, I guess, because I think it was doing 1 point over half damage. Okay. We still don't know what the last Pokemon is. It could be Kingdra. It could be another Dragonite. It could be a Lapras. It could be a Jinx. We don't really know. Hopefully Jinx. Because Jinx a few of my Pokemon can deal with. Generally trains Pokemon EV train. I have no idea. Could be Rayquaza. In Gen 2 it seems unlikely, but you never know. You never know with Claire. They're always looking for an upper hand. Okay. I love that she's just every single time going to introduce herself to us. Don't get past the first dragon? I definitely do. I'm one-shotting it first turn. Okay. Come on. Come on. We got this. Ducklet? It's probably Ducklet. Dragonite looks so innocent, but we all know it's evil. Oh, god damn it, I went tri-attack. Well, let's hope for the freeze. Freeze or para. Freeze or para and we're fine. Oh, I'm so dumb. Freeze or para, please. Oh, shit. Oh. I really thought Ice Beam was at the top. Very unfortunate. It does make the job a little bit harder. I mean, we were always going to survive too. Because of the gold berry. Wait, did we not pop? Did the gold berry not pop? Oh. Pops after? Oh, before the next turn. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, that could have missed as well. We could have been lucky there, but of course we won't. I guess this time we just go into the classic strategy of just try and win. That's unfortunate. Back to back on Thunder. That's less than 50% just to hit back to back Thunders. No freeze. No. We might be okay. Oh, I'm about to click out of the game. Whoops. We might be okay. I don't think so. I mean, again, it was just me being dumb. That was unfortunate. Again, I told that's the 4th time I think I've clicked the wrong move in this stream. Not on speed up, but on speed up, I'm much more successful. I think we just have to keep with this. Hope for the 0 para. Probably hope for freeze at this point. Doesn't really matter now. We just need the freeze. Freeze or a crit. Either one works. Freeze. Oh my god. Spaghetti is just on another level. I mean, it's a 4-on-2. It's just a 4-on-2 that we're not in good shape for. I guess we just have to hope for Ice Beam. Don't think we live that. It's close-ish. Yeah. I mean, Linguini, if you were ever gonna do it. I'm literally not joking. We have not hit Hypnosis in this stream. I think we're 0-5 in this stream on Hypnosis. We should live this. Oh my lord, okay. And now the battle begins. Who can take this thing out? You can take it out. Hypnosis hit earlier? Did it really? I don't think it did. Are you sure? Against who? I don't remember it ever hitting. Maybe it did. Okay. You hit the hardest. We just have to hope this thing stays asleep. Okay. Do we go Earthquake or do we go Strength? I guess we just go Strength. Strength is... Yeah, Strength is stronger. We'll need 3. Give me at least 2 more turns of sleep. And a crit. 2 more turns of sleep and a crit? Do you teach it return? I don't know that its happiness would be full, to be honest. Or like high enough to be better than strength. Can we have a crit? I mean, we're getting the luck I needed. We're just not getting the crit. I mean, this is the last turn. It definitely wakes up next turn. I'm not 6 turns? Maybe that's 5. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. Now I'm really wishing I did teach it return, because I think that would have made the difference. What just happened? I think I killed Kingdra. What? Did I just sleep for like 7 turns? I feel like I just slept for like a week. Okay, I'll take it. Okay. Really wish I had a rock type move right now. This is your ace. We might live that. I doubt it. Oh, we do? And we get the confusion? Oh, yeah, we can! Kelia, everyone's coming up big in this one. Hit yourself. Oh my god. Who saw this one coming? What an effort. Okay, okay. This is not over yet, but we're in good shape. Come on. Okay, that's fine. What do we have left? 2 or 3? We still have Ninetales and Misdreavus and Noctowl. So let's go Noctowl first. You can put an end to this real quick. You have good special defense. You should be able to live one. Maybe. There is a 16 level difference, but you might be able to. I think you live one, just. But you do. Oh, come on, Linguini! Everyone is doing so much here. Okay. I think the odds just flipped in her favor. Do I go Confuse Ray or do I just go all out Quick Attack? I think I have to Confuse Ray. We don't know that this thing can actually do much to me. I think we need it confused. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay. Didn't think I was gonna live that one. Okay, well, we'll get a hit off at least. Okay, if you can hit yourself 2 or 3 times, maybe. There's one. Okay. How about again? Okay. One more? One more for luck? Okay! Come on! And the crit! Oh, Capolini! That was... There was no way Minestrone was getting past that thing. That needed... We needed back-to-back-to-back confusion self-hits, and then we needed a crit on Quick Attack. Did not see that one coming. Capolini, unbelievable. I lost? I know, me too, what? I'm also very confused. Okay, I'll admit that I lost. You are worthy of the rising. Oh, this is so weird. She just gives you the badge. You've also earned this as well. That is Dragon Breath. I don't know, that was really weird. No, it doesn't have anything to do with my breath. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. You should think about visiting the Dragon's Den found behind the gym. Once you're there, take the Dragon User Challenge. Okay, thank you. Oof. Did not think we had that one. There were some real heroics in there. Well, no, she doesn't run away usually. Or does she run away? No, she just sends you away. She sends you to do the Dragon User Challenge. Whitney runs away, kind of. No, Whitney just starts crying. Neither of them run away. Does she run away? No, I don't think either of them do. They just force you to they just don't give you the gym badge right away because they're emotional, which is, you know, always good. How many... there's what, like... 3 women that are gym leaders in Johto, and 2 of them start crying when you beat them. It's great writing. Hello, this is the official Pokemon League office. Congratulations on completing another gym challenge. We've updated your account to reflect your new badge. You currently have 12 badges. Magnet Train is free. The Magnet Train was already free. Okay. Thank you and have a good day. Thank you. Enough. That was pretty fantastic. Yeah, Jasmine isn't even at her gym. Okay. Honestly, I think we end there. I don't think... we're definitely not gonna do better than that. And we're now like 17 levels behind the gym leader. So, probably need to level up before the next stream. I mean, that was pretty phenomenal. So, who do we have left? We have 4 tough ones left, I'm guessing. So, in order, we're gonna have Brock, which could be okay. And then Whitney, which we don't have a fighting type, so that one could be rough. And then Sabrina, and then Faulkner. It's gonna be a challenge. We're 12 for 16 now. That Claire win was big. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling pretty good. Thank you everyone for watching. Gonna save the game. Before I forget. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Crystal Clear. It's probably 2 or 3 more streams. I have no idea. I'm hoping Whitney has some fun other Pokemon. It's going to be Clefable and Miltank, and then, I don't know, hopefully she has something fun. I really don't know. But, yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Have a great night. Have a great week. And I will see you on Saturday. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.